What is up, everybody? I am Ghost Kumo, and I'm going to be the host for you guys for the next two runs. Everybody, please stay tuned. We are getting set up for the next run of Divinity Original Sin by Raelcun. So, you're all looking forward to that as much as I am. So I just want to remind everyone why we are all here. RPG Limit Break 2022, coming to you live from Salt Lake City, Utah. We are raising money for NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness, which was formed in 1979 as a grassroots advocacy organization by a group of parents whose children suffered with serious mental illnesses, and they've maintained that focus to this day. So we are currently getting set up for the next run, but I just want to let you all know that we have a couple of new prizes submitted. Are still open from the Mystic Quest run that'll run all the way until the end of Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. We have a couple of Trails-based enamel pins donated by Pinbox Limited. We have a commissioned art poster. That's at a $15 donation, the previous one at a $10 donation, and a Trails in the Sky trilogy game keys, minimum $5 donation. As somebody who's a big fan of this series, I'm really excited, and I hope y'all get those donations in, because it is a series that is very near and dear to my heart. Would also just like to let everyone know of a bit of a milestone occasion. During the end of the last run, we did reach $30,000 raised for NAMI. So thank you all so much for getting those donations in. Let's keep them coming. Alrighty, thank you everyone so much for waiting. We are ready to send it live with our next run of Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition by Raelcun. Go ahead and take it away.
Hello everybody, my name is Raelcun. We've got characters here. Are the names correct? Kumo, Lumi, Greg? Any changes on that?
That is correct. There were 2 Gregs donated, but it is the one with 1 G. So, and yes, it is 2 female.
I was a fan of the caps.
And it is 2 female.
So we do. Yeah. So we do have some extra time in the estimate to go over some of the pre-run setup. So we're just going to show these characters. They're both rangers because that determines what their starting equipment is. We need them both to have a ranged weapon and an explosive of some kind. So a ranger is a good way to do that. When we went and we customized, we removed all of their skills except for 1 in Scoundrel, so we can get the haste and invisibility spells from that. We gave them both 2 telekinesis, which lets us pick up items and throw them, which is required for the glitch we're going to use. Lockpicking, 8 dexterity is required so that these spells never miss. If it's under 8, there's a 90% or even lower chance of it succeeding, and it can just fail sometimes. And then speed very minorly affects our movement speed. So that's just our setup here for the characters that we have. And we're just going to hop into it. I'm going to skip the cutscene and we'll start the time when I start moving. So I'll give you a countdown here momentarily. Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, so I'll be helping Ray out with some of the commentary, especially in this first part, because there's a lot of stuff that we're going to be going through. So this is Divinity Original Sin. This game can be played single player or co-op, and with single player you can switch between which character you're controlling by pressing F1 and F2. So you'll see Ray use this a lot, especially in this first part, to send each character, Luna and Greg, off to do separate tasks. One of the characters is going to be stealthing past a couple of enemies here, and the other character went on a slight detour to pick up a rain spell scroll, which we'll be using it a little bit later on to collect some XP. And that same character is also going to be going into like a tutorial dungeon to pick up a lockpick, so we can actually lockpick to get into the city gates, while the other character is off talking to some folks and then kind of getting in position ready to use that lockpick, because these characters will be do have a shared inventory. And as soon as the lockpick is picked up, that character will be backing out of the dungeon and actually be getting into a battle, and then immediately fleeing from it, while the other character is going to be stealthing past a couple of additional enemies to avoid a fight with them, and then using that lockpick on the gates that we see in the upper left there. Alright.
Yeah, so that's like the most input intensive part of the run, to try and do this without losing time.
And I think you did a great job at it. So character 2 is getting into that fight, and when you flee from a fight, it's going to drop you off at a waypoint, and as soon as we opened up those city gates, the game gave us our first kind of fast travel waypoint, even though we haven't quite unlocked fast travel yet, and that puts them close to this burning ship that you'll see in a second here, while the other character is off going to progress the main story a bit, or at least getting close to, and Ray is going to be queuing up a lot of inputs for one of the characters while casting that spell scroll on that burning ship to douse the flames, to give us a little bit of XP. And interesting thing about casting spell scrolls is it actually kind of locks you out from queuing up new actions while the casting animation plays. So Ray is doing a great job at queuing a bunch of actions before that spell scroll is used to minimize any time loss. And with this character going off into this area, it progresses the main story enough to bring us to the end of time, is it?
Yeah, end of time.
And this is kind of starts off like the main story of the game. And when we finish this section, we're going to be getting 2 teleport pyramids. The normal use of these items are to allow the 2 characters to teleport back and forth to each other. So if you're playing co-op, you can quickly teleport back to your co-op partner. And we're going to be using this particular item to do a glitch that Ray mentioned earlier on. And kind of while the game is telling us about how we're the chosen ones and we're destined to save the world, we can probably quickly talk about how that glitch works. So the game lets you throw items by clicking and dragging them, and with telekinesis that the 2 characters had picked up at the character creation, we can do it at a greater range. And there's a glitch that lets us make the game stop checking to see if the location you're going to drop an item is a valid location that you can do.
Like that.
Yeah, so the way that works is Ray is kind of clicking and dragging and then presses right click on a valid location and then is able to toss that pyramid really far distances off to the fog of war. So now, and since it's a teleport pyramid, we threw it really far distances and then teleported to it. So now we're in Act 2. And
we're here because we need a chest. It's a special chest. It's part of a trap. There's a mine next to the chest, so it explodes the chest if you step on the mine. And it drops lava. And lava does a lot of damage. So we're going to be abusing this chest because of the lava that it can drop.
Careful now, that's a trap.
And the lava's damage is based off of your own character's level. So we're going to be, now that we have the lava chest, the next kind of course of action is to get a couple of levels. So Rhea is going to be getting up to level 4, which is the before the end of the game, before being able to beat the final boss. In a normal any percent route, you would get up to level 3 and just kind of deal with some RNG, but level 4 allows for a lot of marathon safety, so we don't just have to keep retrying and retrying. So there's a side quest that Ray is on to be able to kind of get the majority of the XP for the remainder of the run from this talking well. And we're using that teleport glitch to be able to teleport to this area's kind of final boss, or we're teleporting past the final boss to the treasure room. And inside the treasure room, the game just assumes that you must have beaten the boss because you're in the treasure room. You get a whole bunch of experience, pick up a scroll, which is going to be used to turn in the quest to get some additional XP.
So we've teleported the well home. We're going to talk to the well's brother. Yes, they're brothers. Don't question it. That'll give us almost all the experience we need. We need to link our 2 characters together again. And you can see in this one, since we're throwing to a location we've already revealed, you just see that the pyramid just appears. It's quite funny. So now we're just a little bit under 1,000 short, so we're going to come over next to the cathedral here. And there's a back door, and after you stand in the cathedral for a little bit, since we're over here, we don't get caught into the encounter, but it'll give us some experience, then we'll be level 4 and we can move on.
And with that level 4 being hit, Ray is going to teleport back to the end of time to set up for the end of the game. So there's a lot of invisible walls in this final area, so Ray is going to be actually teleporting to kind of a out of bounds area, so you see this like untextured bit that actually the game lets you stand there. And from there, Ray is able to bypass a lot of those invisible walls, so Ray is able to precisely teleport to the final boss's room. So one character is going to go off to talk to an NPC to trigger that boss fight, while character 2 is going to leave a little present for the final boss where it's about to spawn, which is that lava chest that Ray talked about earlier, and waiting for a cue to
this is the big RNG part where it doesn't always take damage, but when it does take damage, it is a percentage chance roll for it to take enough to kill it. And that's why we went to level 4, because if we were level 3, the chance of succeeding would be way lower, and we'd have to retry a whole bunch more times to get this to work.
Yeah, I think for level
That,
4.
I just missed that shot.
Oh no. I think for level 4 it's like a 80% chance that you deal enough damage to kill.
If the numbers are an even distribution, that's about right, but I don't know if it's an equal chance. Oh, that was like 10 damage short of killing the boss. Bad
no.
luck. So that's why we got the extra level, because if we did this at the 90% route with level 3, we could be retrying this for a while just to get one successful. The run is so short. Oh my god, again.
So close.
73. We're looking for 7,800 is the kill amount.
And you can deal up to 12,000 or so.
Yeah. But since the run is so short, on a normal 90% run, you just, if you miss the damage roll, you just try again. There we go, we got it that time.
Okay. So the time isn't quite up yet. So with the final boss defeated, there's a kind of final epilogue NPCs to talk to. So you teleport back to this area. And of course, just to make things faster, a teleport past all the NPCs that want to talk to you because you've saved the world or something.
So, on
And then time will be after we finish closing these dialogues with the goblins. Time.
Very well done. Your time is a 9:29 on our timer.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me on. It was a pleasure to be able to run. This was a run that I had submitted to 2020, so glad we finally managed to make it happen. Thanks to Kaze for stepping in last minute. My other commentator had to withdraw, and he was kind enough to learn the run, help me cover the parts where I have to focus. So thank you very much. That means a great cause, so definitely get your donations in.
Yeah, of course. And GG on the run.
Yeah, we didn't get the chance to read them quite during the run, but we do have a couple of donations in specifically for you, Ray. I want to just get those out of the way. We got $30 from Mr. Shasta. Says, good luck, Ray. Hope those original sins are divine. Also, hi, GK. Hi, Shasta. And we also have $5 from Augendrasser, Richard. He just says, best of luck, Ray. Sending all the energy over for your run. You the best.
Thanks, Richard.
Alrighty, we're going to be cutting over to a quick intermission here, but the next run that we have for you is Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky, first chapter by Captain VWV, Stolteheim, and Champion Beef. So stay tuned. I know that there's been a few donations in here that are by people definitely looking forward to that one. I know I'm looking forward to that one, so stay tuned. So while we were getting set up for Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, first chapter, just want to let you all know, we still do have one incentive left for this run, which is the glitch exhibition at the end of the run. Currently that is sitting at $358.33 out of the required $1,500 for that goal. So we have until about the end of the run to get that met, so please get your donations in. I did want to give one big shout out here in terms of donations. During the end of Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, we received a $1,395 donation that just from Anonymous just says, Trails deserves more love. I absolutely agree. And that thankfully was able to get us over the edge for the defeat Lawrence fight, which is an optional fight in the game that you can either defeat or lose. It's faster to lose, but it is a really cool fight. We also got that $500 for reading the chess quotes. For anyone unfamiliar with that, in this game, the localization team added additional quotes at every treasure chest if you check it after you've opened it. Some of these are really silly, so I hope you enjoy that. We here at RPG Limit Break 2022 are proud to be supporting NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. Get involved in the fight against mental illness and the stigmas that it can bring. You can reach out to NAMI via their state organizations or on Facebook, where they can be found as NAMI, or on Instagram and Twitter at NAMI Communicate. It's not a weakness to need help, and please reach out if you think that you need help. 1 in 5 Americans live with a mental health condition, and NAMI works tirelessly towards cracking the code of mental illness through various means such as education, leadership, and increasing the availability of care. All right, everybody. Just wanted to let those of you watching at home know we are going to do just a very quick stream reset here. We'll be back momentarily, so hang on to your butts. While we're waiting, I do have a couple of donations here to read. We have a $5 donation from PT with no comment. We have a $15 anonymous donation with no comment. I have a $5 donation for a later run in the marathon, actually. $5 from Rilvanar saying, "Good luck, Shawnee, on the Monster Sanctuary run. Show us a haunted speed run." Thank you so much. Just to let you know, we are getting very close to getting set up for that next run. In the meantime, we have surpassed $31,000, so thank you very much, everyone, for getting your donations in. We have some donations that have been coming in for this next run. $15 anonymous donation with no comment. We have a $5 donation from The Pizza is Aggressive. It says, some money for that glitch exhibition. We have $3.33 from The Altar Maven that just says, the Trails series has put a big impact on how I have enjoyed RPGs in the past. The lore, the involvement, and overall combat brought a new perspective to me and allowed me to appreciate the genre even more. Good to see Sky first chapter being run, and let's see some glitches at the end.